I am turning my personal Pokémon card collection into a one-of-a-kind Pokémon Card Museum, right here in my own home. From vintage classics to modern gems, every card has a story, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. Watch as I build, organize and display my collection. Let's make history, Pokémon history, together. Welcome guys, my name is Versus, I'm from Germany, and today I'm so happy to finally say hello to you all from my Pokémon Card Museum here at my home. In this very first episode of this amazing journey of building a Pokémon Card Museum, I will show you and tell you a little bit about what the museum looks like. At the moment you can see a little bit of stuff right behind me here at my working space and what the museum should become in the future. So take a seat, fasten your seatbelt, let's go. I am collecting Pokemon cards since I was a little child. I started back in 1999 with the Pokemon base set, and now I'm still a Pokemon card collector, and I thought I should make my own Pokemon card museum. We are here currently in my working space. I'm sitting directly in front of my computer where we will film most of the videos, but the Pokemon Card Museum won't only be in this room alone. On my left hand side there is a door to the hallway, and we will turn the hallway in real Pokemon card gallery, if you want it like that. Because I asked myself the question, how should a Pokemon Card Museum look like? And I think it must be really a space that you can explore. We will have some binders, yes, but most of the stuff should be seen on the walls, as you see here behind me. For example, in frames, we will have exhibitions like there with single cards. We will think a lot of different ways to show the cards to you guys. But now let's directly go into it, how these frames look like, what you can expect in the future, and what you can see already here in this small museum at the moment. This is one of the two frames that you have seen in the background behind me. Let us have a closer look on that with our second camera here, where I can show you everything. All of these cards are Japanese, and all of these cards are directly actually from Japan, from my first trip to Japan in 2018, before the pandemic, when Pokemon cards were really cheap. I bought all of these different cards from the Japanese Gym Leader and Gym Hero sets. That is pretty amazing. I love all of them. Most of the cards, or some of them at least, are holographic cards, like James Moltres here, like Lieutenant Surge Sphero here, like the Tentacruel of Misty, like the Venusaur here from Erica. I love all of these cards so much, and that is actually the idea of doing those frames. It can be complete sets, but it can also be just a topic to really see the heart of Pokemon card collecting. I'm not a Pokemon card investor, I'm a collector, and this is really one of the heart pieces of my collections. I love all of these cards so much, but let's directly have a look on the second frame that you can see in the background as well. This is the second frame that you will see in the next videos, always in the background, and you can directly see that this is an English and German variant. We don't have Japanese cards inside here. As I said, I'm from Germany, so a lot of my cards are actually in German, but I also have a lot of cards in English and Japanese. I don't care too much about the language. I'm a collector of the artworks especially, but in the future I also want to have all the different language from different cards, different versions and so on. But let's have a look here. You can directly see we have the Team Rocket set here, or more specific, the Dark cards. For example, the Dark Charizard over here, Dark Blastoise, some of the Chase cards. We have Dark Alakazam, but also a lot of holographic cards here, because Charizard and Blastoise are not holographic, but we have the Golbat, for example, the Arbok in holographic. Then for other Pokemon are the Hypno, Dark Dragonite here on the corner. Look at the Dragonite, such a beautiful card. I love these old school cards too so much, but I do not only have old school cards, I also have some more modern cards, which you can see here on the shelf behind me. And now I will show you everything which is on the shelf at the moment. The top of the shelf behind me is empty. That means we have a lot of single cards now in our hand that I would like to show you. These are some of my favorite cards from my collection. This actually is one of the few cards I pulled from a box. I'm more of the guy, I'm buying single cards because single cards are so much cheaper than buying boxes. I know a lot of you guys love opening boxes, that is no problem at all. but I'm really the guy who likes to buy the single cards for good prices. I love to chase them, but this is actually one I got from the box. Super happy to have that Mega Charizard X, but here we also have the complete set with Mega Blastoise EX as well, as you can also see here. This is a German card, the Mega Turtok. I always go for the cheaper prices because I don't care too much about the language, even if it's in Spanish or French. It's no problem for me. And we have also the Mega Venusaur EX here to have the complete set from Pokemon Generations here. I loved Evolutions, not Generations, sorry about that. These were from the Evolution booster packs back in the day. And now we have some promo cards from the X and Y era, and I love these cards so much. Also Generation 1 cards, but do not worry, I'm also into even more modern Pokemon. I'm actually a Pokemon YouTuber and a full-time YouTuber. You can see the YouTube play button here. The Versus Network is a big Pokemon battle channel with nearly 400,000 subscribers. Feel free to check it out as well. You can find it always in the description down below. So I'm really into modern Pokemon as well, but look at that. Pikachu is amazing, Jolteon, we have Electabuzz, and here the Blastoise, all the starter Pokemon from Kanto with the evolutions. We have Vaporeon, we have a Gyarados on this card, then we have the Venusaur EX with Scyther and Vileplume holding on its Winewhip. And last but not least, we have the Charizard EX. Definitely the most wanted card here but I'm more a Venusaur fan, to be honest. But here we have Magma, one of the most underrated fire type Pokemon in my opinion, and we have the Flareon over here as well. But that is not all. You can see we have more cards over there, especially 4 more cards that I will show you. If I move a little bit out of the way, you can see that in the second part of the shelf are some video games as well. I want to connect the cards with the games a little bit as well, because as I said, I'm also a Pokemon player. But here we have on the one side the Pikachu and Eevee. You can see it a little bit better if I move away. Yeah, now you can see it with the Pikachu and Eevee edition of the Nintendo Switch. And here we have 2 cards. We have the Pikachu sitting here. This is a Pikachu promo card from 2000, I think, from the first Pokemon movie that came out. You were able to got it there. And then we have a beautiful Eevee promo card. I love this card so much. Look at the holographic. You can see the blue here. You can see the red and the yellow for the 3 evolutions, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon in this card. Last but not least, we have 2 of the most valuable cards I think I have. We have Team Aqua's Kyogre. This is such an amazing card. If I move away, you can see on this side here, these are Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when the camera is focusing. Yes, there we go. And we have Team Magma's Groudon. And these cards are very special to me. These were from my first trips to Japan, actually. They were super cheap in 2018. I got both of them for around $3 or so. So $3 US, 3 euros, however you want it. And when I went to Japan 2 weeks ago, I just came back. These cards were so expensive. Even in Japanese, they're easily 3-digit cards, so more than $100 US. I haven't checked the prices yet, but I'm not too much into prices. I'm into the collection, and look at these 2 cards. I love them so much. Seeing all the different grunts and admins from the 2 evil Pokemon teams. I love these 2 cards so much. But now let's concentrate on the next thing. There is a suitcase with an Eevee on it that I would like to show you. Would you agree that this is one of the most beautiful Pokemon card boxes that you have ever seen? I actually got that here from the Pokemon Center. It just says Pokemon Card Game. I bought this in the Pokemon Center in Shibuya in Tokyo, and I needed it desperately because I bought so many single cards in Japan. We won't go through all of the cards. I just want to give you an idea what waits for you. In the next videos, I will show you all the cards in this box in one specific video. This box here is more than $300 US, but just to give you a little idea what I bought, for example here, you can see a lot of shiny Pokemon that we have. We have also a lot of illustration rare cards, full art cards like the Rotom here. So amazing. We also have a lot of evolutions like the Leafeon V-Star over here. Also just some common cards that I got as well, but also stuff like some EX cards for really good prices. And what else do we have? We have some V cards as well, so you see everything that you can imagine is inside here. We also have some full art V cards like this beautiful one. So you can be really looking forward to the next videos, but last but not least, I will also show you what we are doing with binders here in the Pokemon Card Museum. Even though I want that you can see as many cards as possible directly when you go into the museum, I need some binders as well, because space on the walls is not too much. Even though if I use all the space here, I really run out really fast out of space. We need to make different exhibitions. For example, an evolution exhibition we can do in a shelf like that, where we only put Eevee cards in there, only Pikachu cards, whatever. But talking about Pikachu, we have these binders here, a lot of these binders. On my left hand side are more shelves. I will show all of that in the next videos. Today we'll just focus on this here, and then I will show you more and more of this Pokemon Card Museum. But when we open the binder, you can see this is a Pikachu binder, only Pikachu and Pikachu clone cards. If I just show you here, we have Pachirisu cards, we have more Pikachu cards, we have Raichu cards, so we don't want to go into detail with that. This is a specific video where I'll show you all of my Pikachu cards, but we have more binders, especially this one is, which I like. Have a look at that. We have a lot of duplicates here from the base set cards, from the jungle cards. I have actually the whole Pokédex from Generation 1 with the original cards, but these are only duplicates. We have a lot of cards like the break cards. We have EX cards. Take a look at that when you see that here. We have alternate art cards. We have V-stars. We have V cards. Everything what you can think about is inside this binder. But as I said, we have lots and lots of binders here. This is necessary, but in the next few episodes here of this journey, I will show you more and more of this collection. I think that you got a very good idea what this Pokemon Card Museum will be about. Of course, we try to collect them all, every single Pokemon card in existence, in every single form, reverse holographic, alternate arts, whatever you can think about. We try to collect them. This will be an amazing journey that I hope you will be part of. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and leave a like on the video, leave a comment what you would like to see in the future. I hope to see everybody of you soon here for the next video on Versus Network Collection. Goodbye, guys.